Hello, friends. I have more education about Alzheimer's and dementia patients again. Something that's important to know when you're working with someone who has Alzheimer's or dementia is that you really need to take twice as long to do everything than you normally would. So if you're providing any type of care to somebody who has Alzheimer's or dementia, you need to first of all, go slowly, and second of all, explain everything you're doing to them. And I try to think of it this way. People who have Alzheimer's and dementia are so confused and they have no idea what's going on. And let's say you're a caregiver and you want to get them washed up. They're dirty and they need to be clean. So you come along and you say, all right, we're going to get you washed up, and you start taking their clothes off real quick. For them, they weren't able to register what you said. What do you mean you're going to get me cleaned up? What does that mean? And now you're just kind of like ripping their clothes off. And they start getting frustrated and kind of batting at you and hitting you away like, no, 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 you can't take my clothes off. It's just because they don't understand what you're trying to do yet. So if you can get down eye level and maybe touch them just to make a real connection, touch their hand and say, Mr. or Mrs. Smith, I'm going to get you cleaned up now. In order to do that, the first thing I would need to do would be to take off your shirt. Can you help me take off your shirt? And you will always, always get a much better response from something like that than not taking the time to fully explain what's going on. And it's understandable. It makes sense if you ask me. What questions do you guys have for me?